The James Webb Telescope is bringing a revolution in the world of outer space, and we've recently learned that there are millions of galaxies like ours in which billions of planets exist. So do you think ours would be the only planet with life? Sounds very unlikely, and that's exactly what the James Webb Telescope has recently discovered. Some of the most well-respected scientists have been saying that there are more than one planets that host life in our galaxy. And now, our new telescope might have just proved it with its new discovery. So make sure to watch till the very end to find out all about it. It all started when scientists discovered Proxima B in space, and it was one of the few planets that remotely matched the nature and atmosphere of the Earth. Since then, it's been said that in the scientific world that Proxima B could host life, and there might be aliens on the planet, waiting for us to reach out to them. Scientists have been looking for the answers of the origin of life and purpose of human life for centuries now. They've always been puzzled with the thought that are humans the only form of life in this whole universe? But now, things are getting clear as James Webb is exploring more planets. But we can count on James Webb to find answers to these difficult questions because it has the most advanced technology in all of space. But all of this also came with a cost, as the James Webb Telescope cost almost $10 billion in its making. There were so many ifs and buts in the launch of the James Webb Telescope because of its complexity and intricate machinery. But now, it has finally settled into space and is sending back priceless data. James Webb is also helping the astronomers understand the truths of life and origin in the universe, which is very fascinating. Moreover, the 18 mirrors of the James Webb have finally aligned and are now working as one huge mirror to absorb and reflect light. The telescope also sent back a selfie that showed us that the mirrors are now in good shape and all set to explore the universe. Researchers have used a lone star as a target, so they could align the mirrors, and they photographed the star 18 times with Webb's advanced infrared camera. The James Webb Telescope was not only able to capture pictures of this distant star, but it also photographed some of the most distant galaxies in the background. Even though these galaxies look really small, they're very bright and are quite visible in the initial photos released by NASA. Once the mirrors were aligned, the scientists were sure that they were on their way to write history, as James Webb is capable enough to absorb light even from billions of light years away. It means we could see certain galaxies the way they were billions of years ago. Space scientists believe that they're now closer than ever to finding the truth behind the Big Bang Theory. And not just the Big Bang Theory, but also the reality of life in outer space and the possibility of finding a habitable planet like Earth. This search might not go in vain after all, as James Webb is out in space, looking at the nature and atmosphere of multiple exoplanets and trying to find another Earth. It is using the new infrared technology with which the telescope can even analyze and assess the atmosphere of a planet far, far away. When it comes to Proxima B and life on this distant planet, things have always been a little tricky. This planet revolves around the red dwarf star and is always known for behaving a lot like Earth. But the only problem is that this planet was almost inaccessible to the scientists, and they never really got to see how it really looks. But with James Webb, scientists can not only see Proxima B, but they can also study the planet and its red dwarf star in detail. James Webb can also determine if there's life on the planet or if any form of life has gone extinct. So if we were to find any aliens for now, Proxima B is our best shot at it. Proxima B revolves really close to its star, which is why scientists think that its surface would be really hot and wouldn't be able to host any kind of life. But there still is a possibility that makes Proxima B the biggest contender for alien life. Not only this, but the planet is also tidally locked with its star, which means one side of this planet is always dark, and the other side is always facing its star. Most experts think that the darker side might be hosting some form of life, and we aren't able to find it because we've never seen the planet in the first place. Even though Proxima B is just 4.2 light years away, we still don't know a lot about the planet and its composition. But with James Webb, things have gotten a lot more clear and easier for the scientists. We could actually now identify whether there's water on Proxima B or not, and if life could sustain on the planet. Scientists believe that Proxima B is habitable because the heat it absorbs from its star is then evenly distributed to the dark side as well. Also, the red dwarf star of Proxima B isn't as hot as yellow stars, so it's possible for life to exist on the planet. Besides, James Webb could use its infrared light and determine if the planet has any sort of water. The telescope has already done this experiment on an exoplanet, and luckily it found clouds of water thousands of light years away from the Earth. So, it wouldn't be a complete shock if James Webb discovers water on Proxima B. In fact, this discovery will very much increase the chances of us finding any traces of water. It's because water is the basic source of life, and if Proxima B has water, it means it also has oxygen and hydrogen. So we must find a very well-developed or a very primitive form of life on the planet. But astronomers have had very high hopes for Proxima B for several years. But some scientists are also saying that Proxima B might be like Venus, which has a 90 times thicker atmosphere than ours. So even if it has water and oxygen, it still doesn't guarantee life on the planet. The extreme heat is also a factor that might come in the way of life. So things are a little tricky right now until James Webb is directed towards Proxima B and the scientists start doing their research on the atmosphere of the planet. But for now, things seem pretty uncertain. But not only this, James Webb Telescope has recently been making rounds on the internet, mainly because according to speculations, the telescope has spotted artificial light on Proxima B. The truth is that James Webb isn't directed towards Proxima B yet, but if it was, it would have quite easily found some trace of life on the planet by now. And if we have any chance of finding aliens, it's surely on Proxima B. Scientists will soon be redirecting James Webb towards this planet, and they're hopeful of promising results. Also, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon to get the latest updates. We'll see you in the next video. Till then, adios from our side.